apart from the way it comes in the rule. The first way is I just play by the rules with people, but for any other use, you don't need the full pack. That is about, I don't know, it depends on the place, between 20 to 30, 40 euros each box. I don't know, in dollars, 25 to 45, 50, I don't know, depends who's selling it. And these packs, expansion packs, you need to check first, because some images are a little too dark and I didn't want them for my games. But the way I use them sometimes is just to tell stories. Just tell people to tell a story. Pick one of those cards. I don't know, it could be just one. Pick one card. And if it's people that are getting to know each other in a team building event or something, I might say, tell me about yourself, inspired by this picture. And maybe they remember with a picture like this that they loved maybe scuba diving, or I don't know, swimming when they were kids or something. I don't know. These pictures need to elicit something. They trigger a memory, okay, for storytelling. Or maybe I get them three cards, and ask them, tell me a story based on these three cards. And it has to be beginning, middle, and end. Simple structure, right? Beginning, middle, and end. And this should be inspirational. I know it's hard, but we can also play in teams. 3-person team, somebody starts with the first card, somebody goes in the middle, and somebody goes with the last one. I play the same game with people with the Rory Story cubes on dice, visual dice that I'll show you in some of the videos. And you can even apply a little more. Let's say, let's make a longer story. Let's say 1, 2, 3. Well, let's say even 8 or 9, whatever the number of stories you might want to have. Okay? And some person, could be a 3 or 4 person, you get the beginning, you get the middle, and you get the end. Up to you, the number of cards. You can tell a story, trigger a story just with one card, maybe 3, to start building up in a simple way. But even I haven't done this, but I know there are some structures like the hero's journey or something, like I'm putting in the climax. You are all happy, then something happens, then you go down, and eventually you'll get everything sorted. And you have a curve like this, the storyline goes like this, and you fill in the stages with some event triggered by the image you see. The brain tries to make sense of things, so it will eventually make some sort of sense, or you have to edit it later. But it's inspiring people to create stories through visual images. The other way I've used these pictures sometimes is, let's think of a concept, a message you want to give to your colleagues. You want to communicate something about your project or something, and you have and first I have an exercise of think through the 3 issues you want to share about the topic. Let's say it's innovative, or it's a disruptive project. And then I throw you not the whole pack because it's overwhelming, but I put over the desk a few cards. I don't know, randomly, it doesn't matter. And from those pictures that you see, pick the one that represents that concept that you want to communicate in the best way. I prefer normally the cards that come with the original Dixit, because they are kind of more playful in the colors and everything. But it's up to you. In this case, innovative, I don't know, for me my pick could be, well, I like this picture, is telling me something. It's moving from the old-fashioned printed books to high-tech. Maybe this one is resonating with me, and I tell them, see what comes up, what inspires you the most. These are strange ones, Maybe this one reminds me of the bulb of the ideas and innovation. Maybe I'll keep that one. I don't know. Let's shuffle them up. And I say, maybe this is my picture. That resonates with me. Now, what's the next exercise I would do with this card? Explain it to me in terms of your project. For example, I'm working right now in a book called Join the Playful Revolution, which is about bringing playfulness to the workspace. That's why I use games as well, right? Play. And I want to make it a revolution, so the rocket, and I want to make it a global movement. So I'm starting, actually, literally, this picture is very representative. I haven't seen it before because I hadn't played with this set too much. But I'm writing a book that you can see here. It's almost like a direct reflection. And I want to change the world and beyond. I mean, I'm about to launch the book in December. So it's a good representation. And also, we're moving from paper to digital. It'll be in all sorts of forms to get to the moon, thinking big, which is something I'm trying to do with the book as well. So this is one way I use the Dixit cards for. I have used them all for futures design, but I'll do some other video, specific ones some other time. If you like what you see or you hear, just please subscribe to the channel, follow me on social networks, and try to support and grow my fan base to make it bigger and reach more people. Let's change the world together and make it more playful, starting with cards and everything, okay?